The Custom House Tower, once Boston's tallest building, remains a prominent icon on the waterfront today. But how many passers-by really know about its days as a customs house? Tracy Sullivan does.
To be able to work in this building and board ships out of here and process the paperwork for merchandise that was being imported was really something.
Sullivan, now retired from Customs and Border Protection, CBP, left a piece of her work life behind.
I still had my original uniform hat from when I started in 1978, along with the formal dress jacket. It's on permanent loan here.
In 1997, this historic landmark became a hotel. Offices once occupied by customs officials are now suites with a view.
They don't build us buildings like these anymore. This building is a beautiful piece of American architecture, as well as being the customs house.
Today's Marriott Vacation Club Pulse at Custom House Boston partnered with CBP to display its collection of tools and artifacts from days gone by. Linda Brown is Area Port Director.
Customs Service has been around for 230 years. In fact, we just celebrated our 230th anniversary. This country needed a way of paying for roads and other things, and so taxes and revenues that come from things being imported into the United States, you need somebody to take care of that process, and that's what the Customs Service was. A scale like this would be used to measure the weight of items like sugar, cocoa leaves, because the duty that you would pay would be based on the weight of the amount that you're bringing in.
A mere 16 years after colonists rebelled against taxes,
Was collecting taxes, yes.
the building dates back to 1847, minus the tower. Then the harbor reached the front steps, where clipper ships docked and captains came to pay tariffs. By 1915, it was time to expand, skyward. How to safeguard monies collected here? With this door. Its grated openings fit for a rifle. If these walls could talk.
There was never a dull moment, opening up a 40-foot container and crawling through and finding prohibited merchandise, helping people who are doing the right thing, but finding the individuals who are trying to circumvent our laws. To me, that was always a thrill.
Back at Conley Terminal, we go on the job with today's CBP officers and Port Director Jack Jancy.
We're about to go see what we refer to as RPM, Radiation Portal Monitors. All containers entering the United States unladen from a cargo vessel are screened for radiation.
And what are you looking for?
The two alerts that we're accustomed to seeing are gamma alerts and neutron alerts.
So all these containers that come from all over the world, do they all get this examination?
100% of them.
This X-ray truck is used to detect contraband, such as narcotics or firearms. It scans a container in a matter of minutes and sends it on its way. Or not.
How often does that X-ray machine sort of find something where you go, not quite sure?
Oh, every day.
Oh.
Oh yeah, every day we have to go ahead and take a closer look. Counterterrorism mission is our #1 mission.
Protecting the homeland and keeping importers honest.
It may be declared that it's coming from one country that has a favored trade status, as opposed to another country where the tariffs may be quite higher.
The tariff part of it, the customs service part of it, really hasn't changed in 230 years. The mission's the same, isn't it?
Yeah, our mission has always been to collect and protect the revenue. That hasn't changed. This counterterrorism priority, that has been evolving over the last few years.
CBP is one of the world's largest law enforcement agencies, with 60,000 employees in 35 countries.
We also advise foreign customs entities in these 35 different countries regarding the cargo that is destined to the United States, that we see as a threat.
The anti-smuggling arsenal here includes the highly trained nose belonging to AMP. He's able to sniff out currency and firearms, says his canine handler.
It's a change in body, posture, increased respiration. When he identifies the odor, he's been trained to detect.
How? By having a nose for the odor of ink.
He's only been doing it for a year, and he's got well over $1 million in fines. He works for this toy. He works for the love, the praise, and the attention. He's a happy guy. He loves his job.
And the X-ray truck you saw scanning materials is actually used at many large events such as the Super Bowl. Every single vehicle that comes into the stadium is scanned.
Yeah, after 9/11, the Customs Service became Customs and Border Protection. They fall under the Department of Homeland Security. Counterterrorism is their #1 mission, but second to that is revenue generation. They collect more revenue than any other agency besides the IRS.
All right. Next, a mega ship makes its way to Boston Harbor.